Hi, and welcome to a VATAS training video. Today we will talk about Memo of Service Level Expectation, and this will be for part-time physicians with Memo of Service Level Expectations and timekeepers, and we'll go over the timesheet processing. So now we are logged in like a timekeeper. As a timekeeper, all you need to do is go in and post time for your MSLE or Memo of Service Level Expectation part-time physician. So in this case, we'll go into Select Employees, and we'll find our MSLE or part-time doctor. So the part-time doctor will have two timesheets. The one that you focus on is not going to be the one with the S. The S means subsidiary, and that is the one that the part-time doctor will fill out. You will fill out the other one. So we'll go into the other timesheet, and all you need to do is post time as you would anyone else. So we'll go into this date, and if they were here, we will hit Apply Tour. And if we pretend for a moment and go into next week and say that this is the end of the pay period, we'll Apply Tour here. And we'll scroll down and hit Validate. And the timesheet has validated successfully. And that is all you would need to do as a timekeeper. So now we are logged in as our part-time physician. If we actually go into Timesheet in here, Timesheet will bring up the timesheet that the timekeeper fills out. We cannot do anything here, we can only view it. If we go back to our Employee main menu, the one that we would fill out would be Subsidiary Timesheet. As a part-time physician, this is the timesheet that you would fill out, and you can see here that the options are available. In here, if we were working Tuesday, all we need to do is hit Apply Tour. And that's all you would need to do as far as posting your time. But let's say that you worked some extra hours. Say on Wednesday, you worked an extra 5 hours. What you would do here instead is manually put in that time by hitting Add Work Time. When you hit Add Work Time, it would input a blank entry, so you'd input everything manually. In this case, the start time might be, let's say, noon. And the stop time would be 5 o'clock p.m. Make sure that you put in a meal time if you had more than 6 hours. If this was all we worked, we would scroll down and hit Save to save that entry. But let's say that we have already met our contracted hours and we do not need to show up on next Tuesday. In that case, we would go to Tuesday. And in here, we wouldn't put anything. Instead, we will scroll down a little bit. And in this second section, we have a tab that says Remarks. So we can go into the Remarks. And in the pay period remarks, we can put in here 49 or 0409 already met contracted hours. And that's what you would put in if you have already worked your contracted hours for this pay period. In this case, we would again hit Save to save those remarks. When we are completely done, we would go into Schedule to make sure that we have posted everything that should be on our schedule. And then we would scroll down and hit Validate. Now it will bring us to this timesheet summary. In here, we can review everything before we affirm it. So we see our timesheet, we scroll down, we see our schedule, any leave requests, we see a snapshot of our leave data, our timesheet profile, and at the very bottom, we see the activity log as well as affirm. So now that we have affirmed, it will say timesheet validated successfully. So now we are done with this timesheet. All we have to do now is go back to our Employee main menu and review anything else that we would want to review or log out. This concludes the VATAS MSLE training video. Please check our SharePoint for any updated documentation and videos.